Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Star Ocean Second Journey Part 16. In the previous video, we obtained the ore that we needed to power Lacuer City's super weapon, but before they can go use it, we need to go to the forward military base up to the north again. We've already been there once, but we were not actually supposed to go there when we went. I believe that's what we're supposed to do anyway. It has been several days since I've recorded the last video. I've been recording a lot of Danganronpa 2 the last few days. I went hard on recording that series in order to finish it. I finished it just under an hour ago, recorded the finale. So that series is done and dusted, so I figured I should record a little Star Ocean to end the day since this is the series with by far the lowest backlog. Probably start focusing on it a lot more in the coming days and weeks, as long as the game doesn't tilt me, which, you know, I do feel bad about complaining about the combat, which I'm gonna definitely make an effort to cut down on that from now on. No more complaining, only silently seething if I get annoyed. It's like one of the reasons I think in general I'm so quick to voice complaints is that because like when you're annoyed, it's harder to come up with like normal commentary. So like because when you want to talk, because you want to always be talking, or at least maybe not always be talking, but generally always talking, especially during like kind of combat sections where the story's not really doing anything. You kind of have to provide some talky talks. But like when you're annoyed, all you can think about, at least for me personally, is like how annoyed I am at something. So then I just end up constantly complaining about it, which kind of creates like an annoyance feedback loop. That's pretty bad. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. But like maybe we're supposed to talk to like that general guy? My daughter, my son, I wish I could see them one last time before I die. You'll be fine. Don't you ever say that. You're going to live. Do you hear me? Brandon, you wanna do something? Is that Diaz? Is that the Diaster himself?
Welcome to the Frontline Base HQ. I'm glad to have all of you joining us here.
Darn Putin.
I believe the King of Lacuer will continue to send us fresh soldiers from tomorrow onward.
But until then, you guys are going to be the meat shield.
For this job. I'll need every ounce you've got for our efforts against that monster army.
Hell yeah, brother.
Are the odds against our side, sir?
Abso-fucking-lutely not, Private.
Why do you ask?
This is the first time I've seen Lacuer hire outsiders to help fight a war, sir.
That's because we are capital F fucked.
That's preposterous. We just want to teach the monster army a lesson they'll never forget.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll leave it at that then, sir.
Well, enough briefing for today. You'll be up bright and early tomorrow. Make sure you're ready to deploy by that time, people.
Not even gonna stop to say hi, Diaz? Wow. A little more patience, sir. I'm sure it's on the way. Are you accusing me of lying? We are winning this war without a doubt. I'll have you know, there are absolutely no tanks in Baghdad right now.
Did you see him?
No, Diaz? Who's that? Oh, he must be someone we've never heard of before.
Yep, I sure did.
Come on, Claude, you can't be low, like so insecure all the time.
Well, why aren't you happy to see him?
Well, we don't really like Diaz that much.
No, I'm happy, but I'm kind of irritated at the same time. It's hard to explain.
You know, he still has big potential turn to evil energy. I mean, he may just be a good guy.
I see.
Who's
I suppose you would be.
a little bit of a loner. I couldn't think of how I wanted to phrase it, but he could be a good guy, but he could also easily turn to the dark side. It's kind of how I feel about old Diaz. And I mean,
Sorry, I'm acting weird.
granted, I'm probably just influenced by, like, in the anime opening that plays if you don't immediately hit continue on the start screen, it shows him standing in front of a burning village Sephiroth style, so maybe that's the reason I doubt him.
Oh, not at all. I think I might feel the same as you. Diaz left my village without so much as a goodbye 2 years ago. Everyone back home is still worried sick about him, and that irritates me, of course. But whenever I see him, I can't help but feel a little relieved.
A little relieved, huh?
Reina, I want to ask you something.
What?
Claude, don't make it weird.
Why did Diaz leave your village?
Okay, you've successfully not made it weird.
Well,
You really want to know?
You know, not peeping, eavesdropping is rude. I mean, granted, we are kind of talking behind your back, so...
Long time no see. Or maybe not, come to think of it. I just met you at the armory contest.
And we're significantly, well, slightly more powerful than we were back then.
Can't stop bumping into each other, can we?
I guess we can't avoid each other somehow. That or someone's playing a joke on us.
One of these days, we're gonna fight you without your cheat codes on, and you will not win, maybe.
Well, either way, I needed a new battle to fight. So this is where I wound up. You're here for the same reason, aren't you?
Yeah, something like that.
I...
We'll see, the king is saying that we can't get on a boat unless we defeat an entire monster army, so we're kind of between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, you're after the sorcery globe. Superb. But that quest has a little side effect of putting you in near constant combat, doesn't it?
Yep. And we know all about near constant combat.
I hope you aren't going to tell me that you're a pacifist. Not when you're doing what you're doing right now.
Which, thankfully, now that we've maxed out Familiar, we don't have to worry about constant combat as much, since we can kind of infinitely heal our MP via the power of infinite blackberries and or blueberries. I can never remember which one is MP. I think blackberries are MP.
Well, if I hadn't ended up on this planet in the first place...
Oh, one of these days my blaster's gonna be recharged, and then you're gonna get it, Diaz.
Sorry. I need to talk to Diaz for a moment. I've never seen him talk like this. I don't know what to say.
I mean, he's always been a little emo, but I mean, this teenage angst is off the fucking charts.
What do you mean?
I think Diaz knows the truth about you. I can sense it.
What do you mean,
He
knows
looked
the
at you,
truth?
And I think he's changed all of a sudden.
Changed?
I mean, you're an alien too, so maybe that's what he's learned.
I'll be right back, okay? Don't worry about me. I'm like a little sister to him.
Alright. Don't be afraid to punch him, though, if you need to.
Sister?
Oh my god, Claude.
You look a little relieved all of a sudden, Claude.
It's nothing.
Whoa, what are you talking about? I'm gonna go get some fresh air.
Yeah, that's it. Definitely not gonna go think about Reina over here or nothing. Geez, does this mean I won't get to see my family anymore? Nothing to report here. Yeah, we still don't... I don't think there's anything over here. If there is, I'm not seeing it. We have successfully acquired fresh air. Is there like a shop in here? I don't remember. This wound looks terrible. Isn't there anyone out there who can save us from this war? You're looking at him, boyo. Sir? It's very hard to talk to you. Help me, I'm gonna die. Mom. Alright, I'm back. Kinda got a little interrupted there. Maintenance just, like, busted into the apartment for, like, the first time in, like, over a year. It was just to replace, the kitchen fire extinguisher. But, not really... They didn't really, like, announce themselves or anything. They just kind of, like, opened the door. And I could just hear someone moving around in the kitchen. I was like, what in the hell is that? Yeah, I'm back. Got me a little surprised. is because, I mean, they haven't come in here. Like, I mean, they stopped doing, like, regular checks back during when COVID started. I think that's, like, the first time they've actually come in like, almost a year. Actually, probably over a year. Looks like we might have to give a little talk to those researchers. They're fooling the citizens of Lacuer. This base isn't gonna hold those monsters off. You shouldn't say that. Okay, energy stone. Still don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess just leaving the base? Or heading back towards the entrance? What do you sell here, buddy boy? Anything new? Okay, that's the same thing that we tried. Okay, we've stocked up on those. We'll buy another elixir. Oh, we definitely need mini pet foods. Crystal. I think we're good on all that stuff. But yeah, pet food, because I think we were completely out. I think you went outside. What's up, buddy?
Claude. Take care of Reyna for me. I know I can trust you with her.
Huh? Diaz! I'm not as strong as you think, Diaz. Even if you think I am, I still can't protect Reyna. I don't have the confidence you have. What do you want from me?
I mean, you've only been using a sword for like, I don't know, 4 days, Claude. Don't be so hard on yourself.
You think I'm what you would call strong, then?
I mean, you can already jump like 30 feet to do a helmet breaker on people. From all the way across downtown.
The question is, what is strength for? I'm strong because I wanted to protect myself.
And also my
I
cheat
can use
codes.
that strength to protect others. I realize that now.
The strength to protect others?
I thought that having companions would be nothing but a drag on me. But you're actually trying to protect all of your companions, with every ounce of your being. Even if you get hurt in the process.
Alright, let's not be... You're kind of exaggerating here a little bit, Diaz. Have you seen how many times Ashton has died?
The only one I've got now. Protect her for me.
Alrighty.
Diaz wants me to protect her?
Oh, we can move. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know when we regain control of ourselves. Guess we head back in. We'll save first, though. I am always talking about... Okay, you're not actually on the save point, apparently. Is this... Are you... Oh, yeah, Reyna's not in the party right now. I was like, why is Celine in instead of Reyna? Any Rainsters around here? Maybe she's over here? That or she headed back and we missed her? Hey, I don't really see. You got a hint? Next time the ship leaves from here, I'll be carrying me off to the battle of the monster army. Hasn't been a moment of peace. Any blue-haired children around here?Maybe in the medic wing? No? I have no clue what I'm... Maybe up here. There we go.
Claude?
I still want to know why Diaz left your village, Reyna.
Well, this, like, one kid called him a weirdo,
Because
and...
his family was attacked and killed by bandits.
You didn't even let me get to finish my joke before you just... Now I feel like an asshole for saying it.
Diaz was the only one that survived. It was a miracle that he did. Ever since then, Diaz has constantly blamed himself for not being able to save his parents or his sister.
Sister, eh?
Why does he call you his sister?
I was Cecile's closest friend before she died. We were like real-life sisters. And Diaz was the closest thing I'd ever had to a big brother. Until that happened, anyway.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's good that you did. I wanted you to know about it.
Reyna.
I'm sure Diaz would have wanted you to know too. He trusts you like that.
We've talked like 4 times. For like a grand total of 2
We've
minutes.
been through a lot ever since you mistook me for the hero of light.
Claude.
But I want to protect you. And I think that's the reason I've been put here right now.
It could also be because I touched an ancient piece of
Claude.
technology I shouldn't have, but we'll go with the protect Reyna reasoning. The next day, infinite monsters attacked. I mean, Celine, you're just too low level. Like, at this point. Now's not the time. Plus, we need Reyna. I mean, we could... I don't know. My biggest problem with the spellcasters is that it's just, like... It's a little annoying to see the spell animations over and over again. Where am I going? I guess we're going back to meet with the commander? Like, my biggest problem with the spellcasters is just the... having to see the same animations over and over again, and since they completely stop and then pause the game, it can get slightly annoying. Oh, what's up? I'll be interested to see how much your skill with the sword has grown. I'm a little tongue-tied this morning, okay? Don't judge me, Claude. Hey, you're moving. Where's the energy stone? How long does it take to make a simple trip from Lacuer City? Hey? Is there like something in particular I'm supposed to be doing? Nothing to report. Like, do I have to go back to Lacuer City to check up on the stone? That dude just been lying there for an entire day talking about how he's gonna die. Okay. Really hope the monsters don't make it here. Where are the monsters? The Lacuer Hope. Your station. Someone should tell you sooner or later. Okay. Someone should tell us sooner or later. Anyone, you got any orders for me? You seem important. Okay, do things. Symbological weapon. You know, that word. Symbology. So it would be symbological weapon. Wish you had, I mean, can I leave? I can leave. I'm confused. Like, why would I mean, I guess maybe I go back to Lacuer City? That is, like, am I just supposed to walk around long enough? We'll go back into the... Oh, there we go. Okay. Alrighty.
We've got to help them, Claude!
Will do. We're going. I mean, I saw him running this way, so...
Well.
What in the hell are
Quite a
you?
reception we've got here. Still trying to put up a fight?
Why can you talk?
Well, allow me to play along. Die, you rabble of fools!
How many, like, characters does this guy voice in this game? Alright.
This is tough. This
Okay.
is bad.
It is tough. But you know what? Hit him with a little ya-ya yeet. And a little bit of a ya-ya yeet. Okay, we don't actually do damage. I don't know.
Take this.
Okay. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know if I'm like supposed to die or if it's just to survive long enough. 'Cause it's like I don't want to like waste my time if I'm supposed to be dying. I mean, I assume. Okay, it's not that it's. He blocks all damage. I mean, I guess we'll just keep going until Raina runs out of mana. Like, I don't. It's one of those things where it's like I'm a little leery of just letting him kill me. Time over. Okay.
I will pull back for now, but when I return, you'll get a full taste of my wrath.
Damn it! He got away!
Well done, soldiers. I'm sure this little skirmish threw a serious monkey wrench into his plans.
Did it? It was just one monster.
He'll be back?
Well, I'm afraid we aren't in much of a position to do anything besides wait for him to strike again.
Lieutenant Commander, sir. We've received word from Lacuer. They're ready to install the energy stone into the Lacuer Hope.
What? Finally.
They'll be deploying it to the frontline base ASAP. They're requesting that we hold out on our own till then.
Okay.
All right. We'll just have to give the enemy everything we've got.
The Lacuer Hope. They're actually gonna finish that thing.
Now, can I get a free res on my boy Ashton? Or Bowman? I think Bowman's the one who died.
How many days has it been since the frontline base was first attacked?
11 years.
The infirmary's packed with the wounded. More and more of our men are winding up there every day. They've sent entire brigades worth of reinforcements to the base, but they're so green. Not even half of them are any use to us.
What happened to the energy stone?
Also, I recognize that
Why isn't the
guy's
thing here
voice. I
already?
can't think of what from what. I think I maybe have an idea. I don't know. Okay, we did get a free res. Whoopee. Can never save enough. That's my motto. Except for when I forget to save, which is always, like, anytime. I'm usually like a big saver, but whenever I do end up actually needing to load a save, it's always been like, I forgot to save for like an hour. That's how that always goes. How's it going, Diaz? We both seem to have come out of the battle relatively unhurt. Yeah, except for Bowman. Bowman got his ass spanked. Granted, Bowman and Ashton have, like, no armor because we can't buy any armor that's good for them. We get, like, one piece of good armor, and I just put it on Claude. Because, I'd rather Claude be near invincible than, them occasionally not die as much. Because I just don't trust the AI to not squander what I give them. Are we just wandering around more? Nothing to report here. Oh yeah, it is a little bit more packed. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. Trust me. Yeah, sure. Rest me up, lady. I don't really need it at all, but it's appreciated.
We got hostiles! They're flying in from the north!
We'll be there in a jiffy.
The part of the army that's still on its feet anyway. They're already suited up and off to the field. Please, we'll need you to help them out as much as you can. I have to go now.
Okay, we're going.
Please. The
Those,
monsters are closer than ever. We need your help.
I can see what they mean by they're green. That was a lot of sweat bullets coming off of them.
Where's the enemy?
Not here yet. but they can't be more than 10 minutes away.
There are a lot of them, sire. I want to start firing that cannon over
We
there.
don't have enough people to put up a fight.
No time to whine. We just have to make do with what we have here.
Yeah, if you want to activate your anime powers, Diaz, that'd be good.
So we're just pawns used by the kingdom to buy them a little time.
Don't die on me now.
You too.
No promises.
There's no need to fight this pointless battle.
Oh, is that Leon? Does he have his nuke? Oh, that's the weapon over there? I couldn't remember that cannon was there earlier or not. Oh, unlimited power! That's pretty cool. And now you all die of radiation sickness in T-minus 10 days.
The Lacuer Hope?
How was that, everyone? That's the Lacuer Hope in action.
We won!
We didn't even have to do anything.
Hope, we can win this war.
We won! We won!
Now you might want to keep people stationed around the weapon at all times.
Well, there you have it. The Lacuer Hope. Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Unbelievable. You made that?
I sure did. Of course, I could have made it in just 2 days if I had everything I needed from the start.
Can we just maybe drop him off the castle?
Confident as always, aren't you?
Well, it's true.
We will be recruiting Leon. Apparently there's nothing, there's nothing wrong with recruiting him. It doesn't lock you off another character. So we will, apparently we can't get him for, I can't remember it. I looked it up like several days ago, but it's like when we get to another section in the story, we can come back and get him. But I will be doing that.
By the way, dude, Mom and Dad wanted to talk to you guys. Go check out what they want, okay?
Alright. Well, I mean, we'll talk to Diaz first real quick. This is working out too well. I hope it's just me thinking too much about this. Yeah, I mean, it's a little sus. I mean, I could see that Birdman coming back and trying to destroy the weapon by himself. That's probably the biggest vulnerability there. Oh my god, I can't navigate. I keep getting stuck on people. I guess it's because I'm trying to use the analog stick. I should use the D-pad. Just because the analog stick, with it being emulated, is always going to be a little less accurate than it would just be naturally.
Retrieved the ore from the Hoffman ruins with Leon, correct?
That's right.
Oh, perfect. I was wondering where you were.
So we heard. Can we help you with something?
Now that the Lacuer Hope is operational, the king wants to have us invade the L continent. We'd like to have you lend a hand in the effort.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call
You're going to invade L?
5 guys getting on a boat an invasion force.
That's the plan. It's all but a foregone conclusion with the Lacuer Hope on our side. We'll be falling back to Lacuer Castle to work out a plan of operation. And we'll be needing you there, of course.
You sure the frontline base is protected enough?
They'll be fine.
Keeping the Lacuer Hope here at the base until we return. I'm sure the monster army isn't stupid. They're probably going to sit and watch our movements for a while. In fact, given their position, they might be preparing for a siege over in Illyria even as we speak.
Well, that's the story. This war's ours for the taking.
I mean, I wouldn't be too confident. Like, the fate basically hinges on one weapon. Like, if anything ever goes wrong with it, or they're able to sabotage it in any way.
Ours for the taking?
But there's still no time to lose. I'll also need the commander and lieutenant commander at Lacuer Castle as soon as possible.
And also, it's easy to brag about how easy the war's going to be to win when you're not the one fighting on the front lines. Mr. Leon. Okay, nice teleport us.
I have called you all here for reasons that I'm sure you're well aware of. We have finally reached the point of no return. It is time to invade the land of El.
Thanks to the tireless efforts of our research team, the Lacuer Hope has been completed. With the monster horde now completely annihilated, it has proven its worth in battle. Now, I say, it is time to advance.
I think you are correct, sire. The Lacuer Hope has certainly demonstrated its strength at the very least. We must drive forward before the enemy has time to develop countermeasures.
Like, not coming in one big group.
Hilton and sail to the coast of Eluria at a moment's notice. I can have them on their way as soon as I receive the order, Your Majesty.
I mean, we don't really, like, know what the limitations of it are. Like, how soon can it fire? How fast can it fire? Does it, like, you know, how maneuverable is it?
The enemy's headquarters is presumed to be located in Eluria at present. That would naturally make Eluria our primary target.
Yeah?
Our plan calls for landing on the beach northwest of Eluria. We'll have the Lacuer Hope loaded on the fleet. Once everything's in place, we'll use it to level Eluria in a single blast.
Well, I mean, what if there's still some people in it? I mean, we don't necessarily know it's all monsters. They could be keeping hostages or something.
But what'll happen to everybody on El then?
Dead meat.
You're getting ahead of yourself. There is no reason to set the Lacuer Hope's sights on Eluria the moment we reach El. The first thing we'll do is dispatch a vanguard force to land on El. It's all in the plan of operations.
Operations?
We'll round up everyone we can find on El, make sure they're safe, and evacuate them offshore. Then and only then will we fire the Lacuer Hope at Eluria.
Okay.
And
better
firing
not
on the
double
enemy
cross
is
us, though.
necessary in the meantime as well.
We'd like to ask you to join the vanguard force landing on El ahead of the rest of our troops. The battleship will fire a blast with the Lacuer Hope to clear out any monsters on the coast before dropping anchor. After that, the vanguard team will stage a landing and see to the people on El.
Yeah, see to them. See to them getting their heads chopped off. I mean, make sure they're safe and sound.
If we could, we'd like you to postpone your Sorcery Globe investigation until this battle reaches its conclusion.
I mean, I suppose that makes sense. What's the point in, you know, investigating the globe if the rest of the world, like, dies in the meantime?
Fair enough.
It's settled then. Time will wait for us no longer. Load the Lacuer Hope into our fleet at Hilton and set off for the Elurian coast immediately.
Alrighty. You just gonna keep stalking us, Diaz? Apparently.
Quite a launch.
They're carrying the Lacuer Hope on that fleet, you know. That's why they're being extra careful with it. You saw what that thing could do, didn't you?
If they're being
I
so
like the
careful
music.
with it, why is the chief architect standing here shooting the breeze with us?
Got a point. Yeah, you better run.
What do you think about all this?
Ashton desperately looking for any barrels back there.
You mean invading El with the Lacuer Hope?
In terms of sheer firepower, we've certainly got the advantage. But you don't think the enemy's going to just fall on its knees and surrender, do you?
We still don't know the full extent of their capabilities. Yes, we've defeated all the monsters we've encountered so far, but we don't have any idea if that's all they have up their sleeves.
Yeah, you can't really underestimate them. Plus, I mean, all of their hopes rely on a single weapon, you know? If something ever happens to it...
My opinion's just about the same. What if all the monsters we've seen so far were nothing but the bottom-tier minions? If you think about it that way, the outcome of this war is crystal clear.
So what's it going to take to win this?
Simple. Find the boss, strike him down, and make sure the monsters can never raise a horde again.
I mean, it sounds so simple when you say it, Diaz.
For each other next time we meet.
We'll see about that.
Hey, I'm trying to be optimistic here.
Well, I'm glad you've still got the energy for it. I'll be helping out at the frontline base.
Okay. It's probably for the best.
Diaz, he's gone.
Reyna?
Granted, remember when he just had that whole speech about how he can't use his power to protect people, but he's going on the defensive at the frontline base?
I don't know why, but I have this strange feeling that I'm never gonna see Diaz again.
Like big foreshadowing?
Oh, come on. If it were anyone else, maybe. But this is Diaz we're talking about.
Port departure checklist. All hands on the ship. All hands on the ship.
We need to get going.
We'll be at the northwestern coast of El shortly. Get ready to land soon.
I think that's a pretty decent little place to stop, just because I don't exactly know how long this sequence is going to keep going for. So we'll stop, cut things off here. In the next video, we will land on El and begin the invasion. Seems like a pretty exciting event going on. I'm kind of digging this right now. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.